Hello there, I am LordMaddog and we are playing Kerbal Space Program. Last time, we orbited around Gilly, landed on Gilly, refilled our ore stocks, and then played around with a rover on Gilly, slamming into the planet, gaining science and different things, basic rover stuff. Alright, this time we flew out to Dres, and now we're trying to get into orbit around Dres and do a little bit of science and stuff around Dres, even though we've been to Dres before, but you know, it's kind of fun to do Dres again. Dres is the smallest, most unvisited planet there is, and as you see, Dres has 2 asteroids flying around it, so well, we might have some fun with that. Anyway, alright, so we are getting into orbit around Dres. Right now we're still burning, as you see our orbit is dropping by a dramatic amount. There, we are now in orbit around Dres. Well, no, actually we're on a collision course with Dres, but that's fine. That's easily enough remedied. We will probably, instead of spending the delta V going to the end, and we'll just probably use our warp drive to turn our orbits in a little bit better of a position. Okay. Let's go ahead and see here. Yeah, we're gonna check our. I'm trying to. Sorry. Okay, we need to activate our warp drive. That's what we need to do. Give me a sec. But we're also going to check our missions, and I forgot to get those missions. I don't have any of those missions. I had to reload after I had grabbed them, so we're going to have to go back to the Space Center. Yeah. Duna. I landed a rover on Duna. What happened to it? Oh, I never actually completed the mission. I actually set myself as a rover. Okay, we'll have to do that. Yeah. Alright, Moho. Yeah, no need to do with Moho. Alright. So let's go ahead and get our orbit here a little bit right. None of these things missions wise, so we're gonna activate our engine, and we're gonna go ahead and realign our orbit. There we are. Now we're in a good orbit around Dres. Refine it just a little bit more. Want to get in closer proximity. There we go. That's good. Warp to here and circleize our orbit just a little bit. There's really no reason to do this, but might as well. And then there's also unknown object. I'm gonna go ahead and track that for sure. View and tracking station. I wonder, does Dres have any moons? No, they just happen to get caught in perfect orbit around them. I guess we could call it Dres's moon. I have an idea. Let's drop this asteroid onto Dres and see what happens. Oh, sorry, it's taking forever for it to load. I'll skip forward. There we go. There it is, the unknown track. It's in a perfect orbit. Yeah, perfect orbit around Dres. Alright, so we're gonna drop that on Dres, I think. We're gonna dock with it. Okay, but to dock with it, we're gonna have to unlock something. Let's skip forward. Here, let's see if there's any. We're gonna grab our missions that we forgot to grab here. Rover. Yes. Dres. Land rover on Dres. Yep. Land rover on Moho, which I didn't get, but yeah. And basically all the missions, there's no missions left. Yeah. Okay. We need to do some research and development. We're going to go ahead and get this exotic fusion drive. And speed up here as I make my selections. Actually, a sec. Okay. Looking at different things we can get, but the only thing we're going to go with this right here, because I want to unlock the next one in tier. I have no idea what these engines do, and I'm not going to mess with them. I've spent hundreds of hours on all this stuff, and none of them even pan out. With near future installed, there used to be a 20 times grade difference between the engines, but with near future, the difference between the energy output and the effort put in is just not worth it. And I'm looking at that Kerbal fusion engine, but we need the actuator. That's what we're really here for. We just go ahead and unlock that actuator. The claw. So we need to build a claw. So it means we have to build load in here and open the Explorer. We're doing this for size, size comparison, because we want to make sure we make a claw just the right size for this thing. Okay, where's the claw actuators? No, that's not the claw. That's not the claw. So where's the claw at? Also could use some harpoons, but I don't think I'm going to go through the efforts of putting the harpoons on this ship just so I can do that. It's not going to be worthwhile. So first off, nope, actuator is not it. Claw, let's type claw. Oh, there we are. Claw. Advanced grabbing unit. Sorry about that. No, that's too big. We don't need it that big. See, I also was thinking about putting on some harpoons, but you can't attach anything onto it at all, which is stupid. Really stupid. So I'm gonna take one of these because I do need to make it with a science experiment here. There. Set that as the default thing, because you can't make this as your default. You know, I hate sometimes they don't let you make things as a default. Claw. We're also going to add a little science to it. Where's that? Science. There we are. We grabbed the little science thing. I skipped forward to where I found it. And there's the one science piece I need. It does something with asteroids. I have no idea what, but yeah. So we go ahead and grab that. And now we go back out to our ship. First off, though, I think we need to do that Duna rover mission. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Get forward to load up on the Duna. So here we are in Duna. We're going to make it a rover, accept, and we're going to go off towards the rover destination. Yay! And then driving across the ground can take a long time, so I'm going to skip a little bit forward. 14, we can skip forward. Well, it's only going to take 20 some seconds, and that's not bad. Hey, I recognize that. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, I landed there, but careful. Stop. We have to switch this to normal, and then once again back to SSN. There we go. Now we're going to drive down to, which one here? One of these. Brakes off. We're going to drive down to that one. We're going at 60 meters per second. 20 almost. We're going to hit the brakes because I don't need to be going that fast. Yes, we have entered the site. We have completed the mission. Alright, we're done here. Seismic data. Collect seismic data. I remembered I hadn't done that from the last one. We had crashed down and we forgot to collect the seismic data. There we go. Oh, we must have had multiple crashes. Here I figured out that for every impact, you can collect science. Well, I don't know if this is fair or not, because I had multiple impacts earlier when dropping things. That was it. That's all the ones I could get. But, having learned that... Oh, wait, nope. Oh, there's more science. So, for every impact, you can collect science impact. So if you get a ship to make multiple impacts, like which I did with those pieces, and this also records all impacts received over the time. So if there had been impacts, like back when I actually landed the big ship. Okay, here we go. That was all I had for impacts. Alright, now we're going back at the Dres. Dres, focus view. So, knowing that I know about impacts, I'm not sure if we can count that as kind of cheating. I mean, because you can get one ship to create multiple impacts. I mean, like hundreds of impacts if you do it right. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, scientific sense. I mean, one impact is good, but you get multiple impacts, you get more correct data. So, I think I'm going to do that here with Dres. First off, we're going to build the claw. Just set it in building. Oh, it takes 2 minutes. We're not going to use it right now, though. But eventually we will. We are building... build. Alright, now we just need to finalize that build. Now we are going to wait, gotta make sure it gets all of its there we are. Release. Retrograde. Activate engine. We're gonna land on Duna. Save game. Yeah, taking forever to save. Sorry about that. It does that. So like speed. There we are. Boom. Gravity data. Here we go. We are landing on Duna. Come on, land. Takes a while for things to go. I mean, after you do things so many times, it gets kind of repetitive. And as you've all seen, man, I've landed on deorbited burns and landed on things hundreds and hundreds of times now. So, like I said, it's getting slightly repetitive. Kind of wanted an NPC to take over it all. A computer. Alright. Yay! Now go ahead and deploy. A little bit of lag. There we go. Save. Okay. Froze again when I saved. Sorry about that. Start recording. Collect data. Data. I hit 1 if you're wondering, which actually activates all my science. Mystery goo 33. Ooh, that's bad ratio. Laser surface data 44, 45. I guess that they do that on purpose. My is busted. It's busted. Okay. Well, that's nice. Toggle magnetometer. Save. Let's bring these things up. And went too fast. Sorry, I didn't have stability on. Okay, there we go. Decouple. Well, that just peachy. Decouple. Where'd the other one go? Impact data. Hey, they can use this. That's fine by me. It's still busted. All right. Collect impact. Ooh, wow, 350. Sweet. I think that's definitely an even trade. All right. I have no idea where it landed. I guess it blew up when it landed. Alright. So we need to go ahead and rename my rover here. Couldn't stop moving. That's fine though. Here. We need to find my probe core. There it is. And rename rover. Yes. Flip up right, and the only way to do this is to actually use my engine, because trying to drive across the surface of Duna is just not going to work out very well. No. A docking maneuver over top of Dres, yes. Well, not exactly, but if you want to say that was a docking maneuver, I guess. SSNA, trying to draw, no. Go ahead and transmit all that extra data I don't need. And gonna fly. And no, I don't have SSA activated. This isn't gonna work. This is not gonna end well. You know, I think I better stop moving. Without SSA, it's just not gonna work. We have to wait until all the data's done. Sending away. Lowlands, uplands, farlands. Actually, I didn't think about it, but I could have solved all this data to weight ratio by putting giant satellite dishes over the planets. And it wouldn't have taken me very much to do it either. And I would actually even gain more science, because those things can gain science from being over top of a planet. but let's go with normal, and we're gonna go ahead and fly off in the direction of these things. We're gonna go ahead and just fly towards them, use the engine. But as I was saying, I could have made giant satellite dishes over top of each of the planets, and actually used that small thing. It only cost 20 science electric apiece, and not had to make a rover so compact. I mean, so heavily was in what's it call it? All right, we're there. Now we need to slow down because we're traveling at insane speeds. See if we can slow ourselves down. See if we can turn here and try to revert some of that direction over this way. Yes. Now we'll save, which it kind of freezes the game. It's getting way too many data. I'd have to go through all my debris and clean it all up. I think I have like 60 debris. Ooh, we lost our backside. We got multiple impact data though. Don't ask me how that works. But we can't send it anyway, so that doesn't work. That's pretty funny looking. It's a monster truck. Somebody jacked the wheels. Nah. Script load time. I edited it out for you. It's getting close to about 2 minutes per load time. Oh, once again I blew off my engine. I'm gonna have to load again. No, I can't drive without it. No. Skip the load time. I don't know where I got that data. I collect science data from the hammer. I skipped forward a little too farther. And I'm going to just try to fly directly there. Let's forget this whole thing. Oh, load again. You know, I'm just going to fly directly there. Or no, we can try to take it slow and easy. No, this is going to take too long. We need to fly. Come on, fly. A minute. Yeah, I don't want to spend no minute doing this. Fly! There we go. Oh, no. Ooh. Yes. No. Oh, well, peachy. Just peachy. No, I busted myself to smithereens. Hey, you get to see the inner workings of my ship. Reload. Let's try that again. Collect the seismic data. Send it. I didn't send it this time. And SSA, launch. We're going to just go straight towards it. I'm not going to piddle around with all the running across being an actual rover. It takes too dang long. Yeah, we are there. We have now completed it. Let's go ahead and keep flying until we get a nice retrograde. Safe place to do a retrograde. And land again. Landed. Yes. Perfect landing. We have now completed the mission around Dres. 700 experience. Switch to. Yay! 700 science. Now I'm going to just build one to impact Dres. I'm going to slam it down as hard as possible, make it break into as many pieces as possible so we get multiple impacts and we can get ourselves a decent amount of science. Because that's a far more efficient than running around on the ball mines and collecting all the bow mines. No, I'm not going to do that right now. But I'm definitely going to do that, I think. But first off, we're going to go ahead and build another drone. Now, Yeah. Game freezing. Skip forward into where I decided to make myself a little more drone. Here we go. I found it. I'm building another drone. Well, not. Oh, they're rovers. Alright. Close. There's the drover. We're going to impact it on the opposite side of the planet, which should give us, in real life, give us decent amount of seismic information, because Dres is pretty small. I think you would be able to get the seismic information if you slam something hard enough into the other side of Dres. There we are. Ah. Okay. So we're going to decap with that. Let it run into the ground at a high speed. Boom, seismic data. And boom, uh-oh, we didn't get two. Okay, so having them too close together and running too fast into the surface doesn't work. So we want to space it up. Want to get one smash down and then kind of a slower smash down. Want to get as many crashes as possible here. And I have multiple pieces. So we're going to slow down. Yeah, 50. That's good enough. Doom. Make sure there's a little bit of difference between impact time. How far? We're pretty high above. I don't know if it'll count if I speed up time, so I don't want to really go too fast. We're still 8,000 feet above, though. So we're going to speed up. You know, I'm going to switch to this to make sure I get the timing right here. Alright, so that'll hit here any second. Let's slow it down. Boom. Yes. Impact data. And we're going to go ahead and hit the ground again and get some more impact. Impact. Oh, yes. Impact. At least 6, if not 7 or 8. It kind of froze. Alright, we got lots of collided. Maybe more like 10 or 20. It was happening. It all happened so fast. I can't switch here. I have to wait till I stop moving. Hey! Oh, I can't release it. I thought maybe if I can transmit it, that'd be nice. Far more efficient than running across the moon for like an hour and a half trying to gather science. Just slam something into it. 300, yay! Submit data. Collect data. Alright. Collect data. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but at this point, I've pretty much done all the game has to offer. There's really not much it's all rinse and repeat, so getting a few bit of science this way doesn't seem like cheating to me, because, well, I did crash something into the planet at pretty fast speeds, and multiple objects broke. And I'm not getting all that much, I'm getting about 2,000, I think. So I'm going to skip forward as I transmit all that data. Keep still transmitting. Still transmitting. We're going to... And I think we're finally out. Ah, darn. Almost going to slam another one, but not worth it. Alright. We have 10,000 science. Switch to. Now let's go mess with that asteroid. Because that way I don't have to go running around Dres for another 15-30 minutes dropping another probe and yeah. Nah. Just slam something into it and collect all the impact data. Figure out what it's made of. Get accurate readings of how much, what it has and doesn't have inside it. At this point, you can actually learn an awful lot about smacking something with scientific tools nowadays. You can't believe how much you can learn. So probably know more about Dres than any other planet right now. Anyway, yes, Dres is a planet, but it's not even as big as Pluto, which is not even a Pluto. It's not a planet anymore. Back when I was a kid, we had 9 planets in the solar system. Or was it 8? Oh, I can't remember which. Oh, whoa! I almost smashed that thing head on. Okay, we're traveling at 200 meters per second compared to target. Well, we can slow that down. Pretty easy enough. Whoa! Well, maybe trying to use this thing to actually try to get that's not a good idea. We're going to hit that thing head on here and blow ourselves to smithereens. Hit collision at 500 miles per hour. Actually, I think it's more than that. Well, there's our orbit around Dres, but we don't need to be in orbit around Dres. We need to be flying towards the target. Yeah. We are slowing down still. Now we're going to actually fly towards the target at a decent speed. We need to fly at about 10 meters per second, I think. A little bit more maybe. Fly, come on. Saving again. I like to save, and many reasons why. I've explained them elsewhere and other times. But here we go. We're gonna fly at it at about. We can turn around. So 30 should be enough. We'll get in range of it. There we go. Intercept it here. When it comes, oh, that's getting close. Let's turn around. And speed up time, let ourselves get really close to it. EVA. Take this. Down there. So we got like a skirt. Go on, ding. And where's my actuator? Gotta find it. Maybe I didn't even make it. I probably, oh, there it is. Finalize build. Yeah, we'll have Bob go ahead and grab it and set it on the ship. Make sure it's centered. Not Bob. Bill. We have Bill. He's our engineer. Is there a sister? Valentina stays home. Yeah. Or maybe Jeb's wife. No one ever told me which one she is. We just know that Bill, Jebediah, and Bob are all brothers. And so here we go. Well, they're all brothers. Everyone's a brother. All Kermans. Target center mass. Okay, so I think that's where we're going to end this time. Right there, I think is a good place to end. Next time, we're going to go ahead and grab this asteroid, and what we do with it, you'll get to see next time. I believe you'll really be enjoying what I do with this asteroid next time.